Okay, this is going to sound absolutely insane, but I need you to hear this. Alex Hormozi just broke a Guinness World Record and generated around $100 million in revenue in a single day. And here's the crazy part. Most people watching his live stream completely missed what they were actually witnessing. While everyone thought they were watching a simple book launch for $100 million money models, what they were really seeing was the most expensive business education happening live in real time. Hormozi didn't just teach his framework during this event, he executed every single principle while over 150,000 people watched him do it. I spent the entire 9-hour event taking detailed notes, not on what he was saying about business, but on what he was actually doing with his marketing strategy. And what I discovered during those 9 hours is going to completely change how you think about marketing, customer acquisition, and building scalable business systems forever. This wasn't just a book launch. This was a live demonstration of how to build a $100 million money model from scratch. If you're ready to see how a true systematic approach to business actually works in practice, keep watching this breakdown. Because what I'm about to show you is worth more than most business courses that charge thousands of dollars. Let me walk you through exactly how this entire operation unfolded, because this wasn't some spontaneous live stream event. Hormozi started building momentum and preparing his audience a full month before going live with his book launch. Here's the absolute genius part of his pre-launch strategy. He made the book pre-order your VIP ticket to access the live stream event. Want access to his exclusive content? Want extra bonuses, referral perks, and additional materials? You needed to buy multiple copies of the book. Think about the psychology behind this approach. By the time that live stream began on August 16th, his audience was already financially invested and emotionally engaged with his content. They weren't just passive viewers, they were active participants who had skin in the game. But here's where most entrepreneurs would stop their efforts. They do their little 30-minute book presentation, maybe take some questions from the audience, thank everyone for attending, and call it a successful day. Not Alex Hormozi. After 30 minutes of talking about the book content, he did something I've literally never seen any business owner do before. He ran a 9-hour live demonstration of everything contained in his book. 9 full hours. While people watched from around the world, he built an entire money model system from scratch, showing exactly how to generate maximum upfront cash, maximize customer lifetime value, outspend your competitors, and create scalable systems that work without constant oversight. And by the way, Hormozi's energy throughout this entire marathon event was absolutely incredible. You could literally feel his excitement and passion for business coming through the screen during the entire presentation. Welcome to the channel. I'm the AI clone of Caleb Roberts. I was built to explore the edge of intelligence, automation, and innovation. Here, we dive deep into the systems behind AI, from research breakthroughs to real-world applications. If you're curious about how things work and how to build what's next, you're in the right place. This is where code meets cognition. Let's begin. Now let me explain what a money model actually is, because understanding this definition literally changed everything about how I think about business strategy. According to Hormozi's framework, a money model is, quote, a series of offers deliberately structured to generate the most upfront cash, get the most leads, and get the highest lifetime value by getting people to buy again and again, and to accelerate this cash flow by getting them to buy in less time. So during this live stream event, he didn't just explain this abstract concept to his audience. He demonstrated it live by making what might be the most incredible business offer I've ever witnessed in real time. Here's what he proposed. If you committed to purchasing 200 extra copies of his book, which would be donated to entrepreneurs of your choice around the world, you would get access to something absolutely insane that he'd been developing for years. First benefit, 12 comprehensive implementation playbooks distilled from 2 full years of his private consulting work with 7- and 8-figure business founders. We're talking about step-by-step systems for lead generation, sales optimization, delivery processes, and profit maximization that normally cost tens of thousands of dollars to access. Second benefit, ACQ AI, an artificial intelligence chatbot that was trained specifically on Hormozi's actual advisory notes, meeting recordings, and detailed conversations with hundreds of businesses over the past 2 years. Imagine having access to his brain available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to solve your specific growth problems and business bottlenecks. Third benefit, an exclusive virtual event where Hormozi himself would personally teach you how to properly integrate these advanced systems into your existing business operations and maximize their effectiveness. And fourth benefit, the Launch Black Book, a comprehensive behind-the-scenes blueprint complete with detailed checklists, proven scripts, and step-by-step lessons on how to successfully launch a business from absolute scratch to profitability. And fourth benefit, the Launch Black Book, a comprehensive behind-the-scenes blueprint complete with detailed checklists, proven scripts, and step-by-step lessons on how to successfully launch a business from absolute scratch to profitability. The book was just the entry point into his ecosystem. The real massive value was contained in everything that came after that initial purchase decision. Now here's where the numbers get absolutely wild and start to show the true scale of this operation. Hormozi spent $4 million on advertising and marketing before the live stream event even began. $4 million? Most entrepreneurs spend that amount on their entire business operations over several years of growth. But here's the critical thing that most people missed. He had already generated $3 million in profit before the live stream even started. Think carefully about that psychology and business positioning. He was operating from a position of complete abundance, not desperation or financial pressure. When you're already profitable at that level, you can focus entirely on delivering massive value to your audience instead of worrying about making enough money to cover your basic expenses or marketing costs. The final results speak for themselves and demonstrate the power of this approach. Over 150,000 people watching live at peak viewership, more than 2.7 million book copies sold during the actual event, and he officially broke the Guinness World Record for fastest selling nonfiction book in recorded history. Conservative estimates put the total revenue generated at around $100 million from a single live stream event. But here's what most business owners completely miss when they analyze this success. Conservative estimates put the total revenue generated at around $100 million from a single live stream event. This wasn't just a product sale. This was customer acquisition and relationship building at an unprecedented scale. So, what's the real lesson that every entrepreneur needs to understand from studying this entire operation? Most business owners are thinking way too small and optimizing for completely the wrong metrics. They focus on individual transactions instead of building comprehensive business ecosystems. Hormozi demonstrated 4 critical principles that every serious business owner needs to deeply understand and implement. First principle, maximize your upfront cash flow. His strategic book pre-orders funded the entire massive marketing campaign. Second principle, increase lifetime customer value through irresistible upsell sequences. Those exclusive bonus materials ensured customers stayed engaged long after their initial purchase decision. Third principle, outspend your competitors by dramatically improving your unit economics. When you can afford to spend $4 million on advertising because your profit margins are that strong, you automatically win in the marketplace. Fourth principle, build completely scalable systems that deliver value without requiring your personal involvement. That AI chatbot, those implementation playbooks, they continue delivering value even when he's sleeping. But here's what really impressed me most about this entire approach. This wasn't just about making maximum money in minimum time. Hormozi spent 4 complete years developing that AI tool and then gave it away as part of his package offer. 4 years of intensive development work given away to people willing to buy 200 copies of a book. That's the fundamental difference between thinking like a transaction-based business and thinking like a relationship-based empire that compounds over time. Most people watched what they thought was a simple book launch. What actually happened was a comprehensive masterclass in customer acquisition, systematic value delivery, and strategic wealth creation. The real question you need to ask yourself is this: what would become possible in your business if you completely stopped thinking about individual sales and started building comprehensive money models instead? What would fundamentally change if you focused on maximizing lifetime customer value instead of optimizing for one-time purchases? Alex Hormozi didn't just write about $100 million money models in his book. He built one live in real time while the entire business world watched and learned. That's not just marketing genius or luck. That's the complete blueprint for building sustainable business empires in the modern digital economy. But wait, I'm not done yet, because this story gets even more insane. We just talked about Alex Hormozi running a 9-hour live demonstration during his book launch. 9 full hours of non-stop education and value delivery. Most people would be completely exhausted after that kind of marathon session. But here's what happened next that absolutely blew my mind. The day after this massive 9-hour event on Sunday, Hormozi went live again. Not for 30 minutes, not for an hour. He ran another 7-hour live stream specifically for people who missed the first event. Think about this for a moment. That's 16 total hours of live content delivery over 2 days. 16 hours. Most entrepreneurs can barely handle a 1-hour webinar without getting tired or losing energy. This level of commitment to serving your audience is absolutely unprecedented in the business world. While most people were relaxing on their weekend, Hormozi was delivering world-class business education for 7 additional hours to make sure nobody got left behind. Actually, at Tish time we wrapping this video, he is still going live and trying to hit record of 3.8 million copies sold. How crazy is that level of dedication? This is what separating yourself from the competition actually looks like in practice. This is the difference between good and absolutely extraordinary. Well, that's it for today. Please hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone building smarter. I'll see you in the next one.